All right, good morning. We want to take just a couple minutes and bring you up to date with the progress that we've made in this investigation. With me is the Chief of Police from Newtown, the Field Operations Commander of the State Police, and my counterpart here from Newtown Police Department. As you know, the victims have been positively identified by the Office of the Chief State's Medical Examiner. They're still in the process of doing some of their work, and as soon as that work is completed, we will be prepared to release in writing to you a formal list of names, birth dates, and information. There's a couple major factors. Number one, when we release that list, and we would ask you again, as we did yesterday, at the request of all of the family members, they have asked for you to please respect their privacy. They're going through, as I know you understand, a very difficult and trying time. We have, in fact, under the auspices of the chief and the colonel, reassigned and continue to assign a trooper to these folks to help to maintain that solitude. So again, I would ask you, and I'm pleading with you, as you know, this is extremely heartbreaking, difficult thing for these folks to endure, to please abide by their requests. In addition, for the townspeople in the town of Newtown, a crisis intervention team from Yale New Haven Hospital has been established here in the community, and they can be reached via telephone. That telephone number is 203-270-4283. As I explained to you in previous press conferences, we've done everything we need to do to literally peel back the onion layer by layer, okay, and examine every crack and crevice of that facility. And that does not include, or exclude, I should say, the outside of the building. The outside of the building is also a part of the crime scene, every single vehicle in that lot. So it's going to be a long, painstaking process. We actually have 3 teams now, 3 major crime teams in the community. Our local partners are working with us, and we're going to move that and expedite that along as quickly as possible. We had a meeting this morning, and that was a delay with the superintendent of schools. She will be hopefully in the not too distant future up here to talk briefly about some of the issues that she has encountered. The minute the medical examiner is done, and I mean that sincerely, the minute he is done, he is coming here, and we will again provide all the detailed information, or as much detailed information as we can, relative to the work that his office did both overnight and continue to do as we speak. Again, as far as actual specific questions, I'll take a few, but I have to tell you, all right, there are certain things that were just simply cards that we're holding close to our chest in this investigation until nothing's taken out of context and we have continuity of all the information that we provide. Yes?
Tell us about shattered glass at the entrance to the school.
We have established a point of entry. It was, I can tell you, it's believed he was not voluntarily let into the school at all, that he forced his way into the school, but that's as far as we can go on that.
Are there any broken windows at the school?
Are there what?
Are there broken windows? We're told that.
Yeah, quite frankly, that's something, again, if you take it out of context, it sounds suspicious, but as the rescue crews arrived, the active shooting teams entered the school. They entered the school from several different points, and it necessitated forcing their way in to gain access to perform the rescue and to save as many students and faculty as they possibly could. Hence, law enforcement broke many windows.
What about the other scene where one body was found?
What's that?
What about the other scene?
The other crime scene? Yeah, the secondary crime scene, as I told you, was a crime scene that was discovered pursuant to the investigation. Once we had a tentative identification on the suspect, we began doing a great deal of work. Again, peeling back the onion, everything we could find out about that suspect, including and not limited to relatives, friends, co-workers, former students, location of residence, and all those areas people had to be interviewed, and all those areas had to be examined. Hence, that caused us to discover the secondary crime scene, which was a private residence with a sole female deceased.
And the